Good morning and welcome to another episode of Jake's Bounty. That's right, it's August the 17th, 2022. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm in my studio, my room. All right, I want to go ahead and thank the music today by the Deadpool. That was their song Innards from their 1994 EP. That was the very first EP, all right? I'll hear more from it later on when our show continues, or credits rather. But let's go ahead and tell you about our sponsors. We got Retro Trivia Challenge, puzzles, and all that good stuff right here. $5.99 when you type in the word retro, all right? And also dog training for dummies over here at Jake's Bounty. When you type in the word dummy, you get it for $5.99 as well. You go to my website, all right? And we still have the movie over here, Ray's Video. Here it is. The 41-year-old virgin who knocked up Sarah Marshall and felt super bad about it right there. Well, let's go ahead and get into the news, all right. So, Clovis veteran who lost twin to the Afghan war was hit by another tragedy. The Piercy family, 2010, lost Staff Sergeant Brian Piercy. He was killed in the Afghanistan war. His brother Eric just fell recently into a above-ground pool when he was climbing into it, and he hit his head on the bottom, and he has lost mobility of his arms and legs. Excuse me. He was wheelchair bound right now, and there's a GoFundMe page. You got them go to our sister station, ABC 30 News. You go to the Piercy family, Piercy. And you can look him up and go get the funding page. All right, man found guilty of Old Town Clovis double murder. Eddie Cordero was found guilty of first-degree murder yesterday in the deaths of Maria Luna and Andres Sanchez in the May 2020 killing at the Old Town Clovis bar at the Palace. Argument happened, and then I think Cordero left the bar and then came back with a gun and then shot them both. And his sentencing will take place on September 14th, likely life in prison or death sentence, okay? But we'll have that news for you then. Today's a flex alert, so conserve energy from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m., all right? Set your thermostat to 78 degrees. Turn off unnecessary lights. Don't use large appliances if you can't. Close blinds, pre-cool your home, and use fans instead of AC when possible, it says, okay? Right now it's almost 12 o'clock and it's probably over 100 degrees, so you probably already turned your AC on if you're still at home. All right, and I don't blame you. All right, 6 Valley players among 100 named to California High School Football Hall of Fame class, including Henry Ellard of Hoover High, who played at Fresno State from 1979 through 1982 as a wide receiver, NCAA record breaker of 1,510 receiving yards. Good job for him. Not good way, good job. Jimmy Johnson from Kingsburg, that's where I'm from. 6th in NFL draft player for 49ers from the 1961 to 1976 seasons. Cornerback, 5 times Pro Bowler and Football Hall of Fame in 1994. All right. Wonder why it took him so long to get High School Hall of Fame when he's already in the Hall of Fame for pro football. Charles Young from Edison High, 13 seasons with NFL and 4 teams he was with, all right. The next one is Tim McDonald from Edison High, 34th Arizona pick, Arizona Cardinals in 1987. He was a safety, 6 times Pro Bowler, won the Super Bowl with the 49ers. It was Super Bowl 21. Super Bowl 19. Yeah, 19. I can't do my. Super Bowl 29. I don't know my Roman numerals. Sorry, Super Bowl 29. Okay, and that was in '84. And let's see, Don Mosbar, who went to Mount Whitney, is a 26th pick overall, LA Raiders. And Super Bowl is 18 in 1984, and Les Richer, 2nd pick overall, and then it goes 4 times All Pro Bowl, the Pro Bowl, and Hall of Famer in 1982. All right. Okay, since we're already talking about football, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about our what the fuck story because it also has to deal with football. Not a very nice story though. It's about Ray Theodis Caruth. All right, a former American football receiver and convicted murderer. All right, after playing college football at Colorado, Caruth was drafted in the first round of the 1997 NFL draft by the Carolina Panthers of the National Football League and spent three seasons with them. All right. In 2001, he was found guilty of conspiring to kill and murder his girlfriend, Cherika Adams, who was pregnant with his child, including pretrial confinement. He was served 18 years of an 18-year to 24-year sentence in the North Carolina State Prison and was released from the Clinton, North Carolina on October 22nd, 2018. Okay. He was raised in Sacramento, California. He went to the Valley High School. His college career included he was an All-American in 1996. He quarterbacked with Coy Detmer and Cordell Stewart. And he earned a double major in English and caught 135 passes for 2,540 yards and 11 touchdowns in 4 seasons with an average of 18.8 yards per catch. Wow. All right, he signed a 4-year deal, $3.7 million deal that included a $1.3 million signing bonus. This was in 1987 with the Carolina Panthers. And then here comes his personal life, his crimes. All right. Sophomore year at Colorado, his girlfriend Michelle Wright gave birth to their son Rolando. Wright sued him for child support, and Wright later testified that Caruth agreed to pay $2,700 in child support, half of which were ordered paid by a judge, and she accepted on condition that it were valid. On November 16, 1999, near Caruth's home in Charlotte, North Carolina, Cherika Adams, a real estate agent, had been casually dating. She was shot 4 times using a 3.57 caliber Charter Arms revolver, and that was by Van Brett Watkins Sr., nightclub manager and associate of Caruth. She did call 911, and she said that Caruth had stopped his vehicle in front of hers and that another vehicle drove alongside the passenger and had shot her. Caruth then drove away from the scene. And it also talks about Adams was 8 months pregnant with Caruth's child at the time. Soon after admission to the hospital, she fell into a coma. Doctors believe delivered the baby via emergency cesarean section. Caruth went to the police and posted a $3 million bail on condition that if either Adams or the infant died, he would turn himself in. Adams died on December 14, 1999. The baby named Chancellor Lee Adams survived but suffered permanent brain damage and cerebral palsy as a result of being without oxygen for 70 minutes before he was born. Chancellor Lee graduated from Vance High School in 2021 at the age of 21. All right. Caruth quickly fled after Adams' death, but was captured on December 15th in West Tennessee, found hiding in the trunk of a car. This happened outside of a motel in Parker's Crossroads. The trunk contained $3,900 cash, bottles of urine, disgusting, extra clothes, candy bars, and a cell phone. The Panthers waived him on December 6th, citing a morals clause in contract, and the NFL suspended him indefinitely on December 17th. At trial, prosecutors contended that Caruth hired Watkins and others to murder Adams before refusal to abort their unborn child. Caruth's lawyer, David Rudolph, claimed that Caruth had been caught up in a drug deal gone bad. They claimed that on the night of the shooting, Caruth had refused a drug deal. Watkins shoot Adams in a sudden rage, then flipped them off, and he attempted to ask her about Caruth's whereabouts. Caruth was found guilty on conspiracy to commit murder, shooting in an occupied vehicle, and using an instrument to destroy an unborn child. He was found guilty. He was found not guilty of first-degree murder and was spared the death penalty. He was sentenced to 18 to 24 years in prison. He got lucky. Van Brett Watkins Sr. was sentenced to prison for a minimum of 40 years, 8 months, and a maximum of 50 years, 8 months, for the murder of Cherika Adams, which is what I think Ray Caruth should have got. All right, Caruth sent a letter in 2018 apologizing to Sandra Adams, the mother of Cherika Adams. And then also, he was released October 22nd, 2018 after serving 18 years, all right? So Ray Carruth, there was an A&E, I think, what is it, American Justice, little story about him that was done, right after the events, and that's a good little documentary. And there are a few other things on the internet about him. Right now, I think he's not in hiding, but he's not like, hey, come and look for me, I'm Ray Carruth. He's not doing that number. All right, so you can go look him up and see just piece of trash he is. Okay. Or was, rather. He says he's redeemed. All right. Okay. Well, Dog Training for Dummies is still over here at Jakey's Bounty. 599. I'm taking the word dummy. But today we're gonna look at retro trivia challenges and puzzles and all that good stuff. 70s and 80s. All right. And let's go ahead and let's see. No, not that one. I already asked that one. Okay. Here we go. The Keaton family and Family Ties consists of Stephen, Elise, Mallory, Jennifer, and of course Alex B. Keaton, played by which actor? Okay, is it A, Ralph Macchio, B, Michael J. Fox, C, Patrick Dempsey, or D, John Cusack? If you get this wrong, you're an idiot, and I'll have to beat you in the head. All right, the answer is B, Michael J. Fox, of course. I played Alex P. Keaton in Family Ties from, I think, 1982 to 1989. Wow. Good little show and good little run they had. I don't know if it's on Nick at Night anymore or where it's at, but I'm assuming it's still syndicated and run somewhere. All right, talk to you about tomorrow. We'll have Throwback Thursdays, but before we do that, tell you about the cans I got. I almost forgot. I got a Snapple Kiwi Strawberry bottle, and I got some, what are those called? Old English malt liquor can I actually got. I haven't seen one of those in forever. Got one of those big Mickeys, green bottles, got one of those. And I got another Life Water bottle. And then I finished it out with a Coca-Cola can. And I found a lot of them at a Motel 6 trash can, so that was good. Some at the Valero and at King's Market, as well as AM/PM. So good things overall. And I got 3 bags, regular, plastic size bags. All right, so tomorrow, join me for Throwback Thursdays, the news, and my bounty, and so much more. And also going to put up a new TikTok video today. Thank you guys for checking them out and getting more views. Almost in the month of August, in the month of July, I almost had 12,000 views. So that's great. I want to get more this month. So help me do that. And like I said, I have more TikTok video up for you guys. And this Jake's Bounty will be up for you guys. And I want to thank you very much. And you guys be good to yourselves and be good to each other. Here's the Deadpool with innards. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you. Jake's Bounty was filmed at Fornicate Yourself Records Production 2022. You can follow us on Facebook, his channel, website, leave a like, and a comment. As always, please subscribe.